This is how the playoff picture looks right now, and everyone was saying it should be the best 4 teams. Well, I personally think it should be the 4 most deserving teams, and we'll talk through it quick, and I'll show you what teams are the most deserving teams. So firstly, winning is better than losing. So yes, Michigan, Washington, most deserving, period. Yes, Florida State went undefeated, but we'll talk about that in a second. Now we look at Bama, Texas, and Georgia, and if you look, Bama played both. And what happened? Oh, they lost to Texas and beat Georgia. So at least in this scenario, it should go Texas, Bama, Georgia. And if you're saying that Bama team is a whole different team, yes, I don't disagree with you, but we ridicule teams like Michigan and Penn State for scheduling no one in September. We want to say that these two teams scheduled each other. Now that doesn't count, or at least weighs as much. So stop that talk if you're doing it. Let's get into Florida State here. So yes, they did go 13-0. Yes, that's better than 12-1. Now people are going to say that they had a weak conference. Well, firstly, let me just tell you, they played the 5th rated LSU at the beginning of the season, and LSU is still ranked in the top 15, and they beat a Clemson team who is now ranked 21st. Also, don't mind, when the ACC matched up against the SEC in non-conference play, guess who had the better record? It was actually the ACC. Now, that doesn't mean everything, but yes, SEC bias comes into those middling of the SEC teams. Well, they'll give them the edge over maybe a middle-of-the-pack ACC team. And I'm not saying the ACC is better than the SEC, but it's at least something you can look at. So where would I rank Florida State in this? This is how I would rank Florida State in it. Now, I gave Washington the edge over Michigan because they technically have the better resume, at least in my opinion. Then you have Florida State at 3, and then you gotta respect the head-to-head-to-head, else why do we play games? Let me know if you guys think we should go off of best or most deserving.